In this video I will show you how to use some tools to organize your projects in Prython. First visit Prython's downloads page and download the example_keras in _plus_sklearn. This is an example on how we can leverage Prython to run multiple machine learning models with just one click and using different frameworks such as scikit-learn and keras at the same time in Python. On the upper part I am loading the very famous iris dataset. This contains information for different types of plants and I want to use those features to classify to which group they belong to. On the lower left part I have one deep learning model in keras, on the middle I have another deep learning model in keras with different parameters, and on the lower right part I have an extra trees classifier in scikit-learn. I don't want to discuss on the specific machine learning parts of this, but I do want to show you how we can organize this better. The first thing I will do here is to clean the outputs. I can either press F8 or click on Clear Outputs. If I press F5 or click on Frame, this adds a frame that can be used to group different panels together. If I do a left click on it, I will be able to edit the text of this, and I will also be able to edit the width and the height. I will change the name to Deep Learning Models and I will make this wider. I will use this to group the two deep learning models that I have in keras. Now for the alt panel I will create a bracket. This can be created by pressing F7 or clicking on the bracket button. Then we either press F4 or click on Note to create a note that we will use to display comments. I will just write a random comment. Now I can go to the first panel and click on Run Everything. Now the results got populated and I can see how the deep learning models were trained. One cool thing that I can do here is to freeze the output that was generated by, for example, the deep learning model on the right. Let's, for example, change the amount of neurons that we have on the first layer. Finally, after we do this, we get the results. The cool thing is that I can compare the new results that were produced versus the old ones that I froze. I can freeze as many as I want and they will be displayed just below the panel. This is super useful when coding both in R or Python and we want to quickly compare how the results change when we alter our script. Bear in mind that this is not just useful when changing machine learning models, as it is also useful even for basic data processing code.